I bet you want to get maximum dollars for your home. And so I am going to teach you 5 tips to affordable do-it-yourself home staging. I'm Ron Repasy, your real estate doctor with Coastal International Properties, and I'm going to teach you the affordable do-it-yourself home staging. So 5 tips. Number 1, cleaning up. So if you haven't dug one of these things out in a while, we're going to get one of these out. We're going to find one of these too. I don't know where I found mine, but we're going to find one of these things too. So number 1 is cleaning up. So we want to do a deep clean. So I try and be a little bit fun in these videos, but we want to do a deep clean. We want to make sure the floors, the baseboards are clean. We want to get the mop out, and we want to use a little bit of Fabuloso. We want to get in and scrub those grout lines. Make sure when that buyer comes that they know that you care about that property, and so the property was taken care of. We want to dust the corners. We want to dust the shelves, anything that's visible to the eye that you may not have gotten to in a while. So you really want to get to those areas that dust might have collected. Vacuuming, just a general vacuuming, but also leaving the house with vacuum lines. You'll see this in new homes that are just newly constructed. It just looks really great. We all love the look of that. Some of them put little triangles and little shapes in the carpet, just really attractive, almost like a vacation style when you walk into your hotel room. Touch-up paint, something we always touch base on, really easy. Get a brush. Sometimes you have leftover paint or matching paint to touch up areas that might have been stained either exteriorly or interiorly for various reasons, whether it's through children, outside through sprinkler systems that sometimes can leave a rust coloration. So just getting paint out, doing touch-up paint, maybe some power washing again on the exterior, cleaning the sidewalks and entryways, just really making sure that we have that curb appeal just right, because they're going to be walking up to that front door. We want to have it clean, swept clean, broom clean. So we want to make sure we take care of that. Number 2 is declutter. Many of us have all kinds of knickknacks. We got these things laying around. My daughter made that. We got stuff stacked up everywhere. So we want to make sure that we clear out any of the things that are lying around, especially things that people could trip over. So we want to make sure we declutter. You want to take off the photos and magnets and things like that off of the refrigerators. Make sure you clean the refrigerators, not such a bad idea as well. Clean the inside, make sure it looks fresh. We want to pick up throw carpets, making sure the hallways are wide open. So it just gives that more, it's a larger feel and a more wide open feel. So make sure things that are removable that we can clean and tidy up, we do. Adding touches, kind of some modern and contemporary touches, some accent items you can pick up at either a garage sale, maybe at Michael's, at Home Goods, just things not to clutter the home, but just to maybe bring a little bit of a modern touch that you may or may not have had. But we want to get those little items out of the way, anything that someone could trip over, anything that would appear as clutter, make the house really look clean and neat. And that'll really add to the buyer's eye. Number 3, landscaping and lawn care. Want to make sure that lawn is freshly maintained, make sure there's edging done around the sidewalk so it just looks really prepped when the person pulls up. That's really, really important. Pull any weeds. Adding mulch is a great thing. It just looks awesome. So it adds a nice touch, depending on what type. They have red mulches, things that can add color. Planting flowers, especially colorful flowers. The blue hydrangeas, the petunias, sea holly, the red flowers like red daisies or yellow lilies. You would think I know a lot about flowers, but these are simple things that as a real estate agent, we add or ask the homeowner to add so that we can brighten and freshen the look. Because that's the first thing the buyer's going to see is when they pull up to the house is the exterior. So really making sure that we get that freshened up is really important. Number 4, lighting. We want to make sure that if light bulbs or things are burned out, we want to get them fixed. You can't be lazy on these things. You want to make sure you take the time to do the simple stuff. This is the DIY, do it yourself, DIY of home staging. So just fix those light bulbs. You might want to replace the incandescent bulbs with the LED. They just add kind of more of a pop, more bright, fresh lighting in some instances. Something to think about. And at your showing, again, your real estate agent should do this for you. But if you're going to be around, if it's a for sale by owner, you want to make sure that all the lights, of course, are on in the room. Make sure that the rooms are really displayed nicely. We want them to be brightly lit. It just provides a better perspective for your buyer. So just, whether you knew that or not, many people do, you want to make sure you put the lighting on in every room, in the bathrooms, every part of the house. Make sure you do that. The fifth tip is you want to highlight the focal points. So if there's areas of the house that you just truly love, that you think people would really want to see, say it's a home office. I mean, home offices are really popular, obviously, these days. Maybe it's the pool area. Maybe you have a beautiful water fountain, a water feature, you have lights that transform to different colors, something that someone could come back and see also in the evening, not only showing in the daytime. In fact, we did that when we bought our house. We had just such a beautiful pool area to the person selling that we wanted to come back and see it. So if you have an area, a pool area that's just gorgeous, you might want to have the buyer, you might invite them back in the evening. If you have accent lighting outside as well, as far as landscaping lighting, this can be another perspective for the buyer, and they may want to see that. If you have a large kitchen area, you have updated features already, a large seating area, that's very desirable. So anyway, you want to point out any of those focal points. You want to make sure that you have those areas ready to be attended to and drawn to. So you want to make sure you look at that. And so these are some of the simple DIY affordable staging tips where there's no hiring out. You do it yourself. You take attention to detail, and the buyer's really going to take notice to it. So these are all points. We'll touch base on them again. Number 1 was cleaning up. Number 2 was decluttering. Number 3 was landscaping and lawn care. Number 4, lighting. And number 5, highlighting your focal points. So this is the DIY for you to take care of your own staging. I am Dr. Ron Repacy, your real estate doctor. Please like and subscribe if you follow this video all the way through. I hope you found some value in these videos or found value in this video. Please comment below. You can reach me at 239-331-5886. That's 239-331-5886. or luxuryrealestatedoctor@gmail.com. That information will be below as well, luxuryrealestatedoctor@gmail.com. And we will be bringing videos most likely weekly, sometimes twice a week. And I hope you enjoy them, and good luck to you all and many blessings. And with that, get cleaning.